Hi everyone. Today we're doing something very special by viewer request. We are going to take another look at this young lady, Zara by Godiva Secret Wig. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. I had a couple of my viewers make a suggestion about how to take a different look at Zara. We did happen to notice in my review of her, which I will go ahead and put up in this corner over here, or maybe it's this corner. Anyway, I'll put it up there. But that's my original review of Zara. And she is a very low density wig. I have her in two colors. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at her density, and I am going to follow some of the suggestions that were made by my viewers as far as manipulating her, styling her, and taking a closer look at this, because she is so light density that sometimes the wefts can be seen very easily. And so we're going to see how that plays out. And you can kind of see my fingernail right here a little bit. But we're going to take a look at that, okay? Sounds like a good idea to me. Alrighty, so before I put her on, what I have on today is Zara's big sister, DAKOTA, in the color English Toffee. And of course, she is a very similar style, lower density. But we're not going to take a look at her today. We're looking at Zara and a lot closer, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and slip on Zara and we'll look at her closer. So I put Zara on in the English Toffee color. And of course, this is just right out of the bag. So let me do a quick spin. And I'm going to promise I'll keep my fingers out of her. Anyway, but you can tell, you know, and I'll do a little shaking as we go, just so you can see. Okay. She's a very nice length for a bob and a curly beachy wave of a bob. Not curly, but beachy wavy. Yeah. So I did not comb her at all, but I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is to do some finger combing. We don't want to, most of us want to have that when we buy a beachy wave wig, we want to have that separation of the waves, don't we? So using your fingers is the least disruptive way that you can do this. Okay, so finger combing. So how's that look? It looks a little fuller, a little less defined, I'm sure. She still moves a lot. And my guess is that I probably didn't comb her enough when I first put her on to begin with. Okay, now of course, a reminder, Zara has a lace front and a mono part on the left. All right, so now I'm going to take my wide tooth comb and I'm going to lightly comb through her. Let's see if I got my list of things that were light combing through with a wide tooth pick. Okay, well, do I have a pick instead? Yes, I do. Same, almost the same thing, but I'll use the pick because it was suggested. Okay, a light combing through. So this is going to be a little bit more separating of the fibers. And brushing it out, almost a brushing out. So we'll just take her and comb her all the way through. I'm just lightly going through, trying not to snag her in the wefts, or at least get the comb caught in her wefts. All right, hopefully I'm getting everything as hoped. Okay. Well, all right. So we are even fuller, aren't we? Very, very full. Looks like I could probably comb through a little bit here. All right. Now, how's that look? Very full now, isn't it? Pretty full. But you know, it's still cute. It's still cute like that. I got to brush on my homework here. Okay, that's the wide tooth pick. And then we are going to go to a brush next. Alrighty. So I'm going to use my wig brush. And by the way, this type is my favorite. It's a wire bristle And this one happens to have little knobs on the ends of the metal pieces. The metal creates less friction and it glides through your wig's fibers and reduces the chances of any more friction frizz. So it looks like with the brush, I'm taming it down a little bit. It still does almost the same thing. Almost the same thing as the pick did. But because of the brush, it looks like it's bringing it down a little bit. It's not quite so voluminous, okay? And we're gonna wet her down and finger comb her. All right, I got my water. All right, so let's go ahead and get her wet. You know, combing her out completely and then adding water is a great way to get back that definition again. Okay, I don't think I want to do much more wetting down, but it's a good way. By brushing it, it helps to get your wig into a place where you might want to keep it, like this part out of your eyes, and then wetting it down. This would be a good time. Once you get it separated the way you want, you could go ahead and put some hairspray on it. Okay. So let's take a look all the way around now. How are those wefts? Are you able to see them? But she gets back her waviness this way. And I think that's the way we want to do it with all of these beachy wave girls. And especially after you wash them, you'll want to let them hang upside down to dry completely. And then when they're completely dry, brush them out and put them on and make sure that you finger style them again like this. Okay, now the next thing is some clips. Well, let's try some of my blingy clips. Those are always cute, aren't they? We can dress her up or dress her down just by choosing the kind of clip we want to use. So let's just take, and we'll leave a little bit covering my hairline, my natural hairline over here. So let's see if we can put that side. Now I'm going to put a blingy one over here. Oh, it looks so sweet with the curls and the waves, doesn't it? I'm going to put just a brown one, just a plain brown clip. And that's kind of going to give us a little bit more of a casual, look. Let's see. And of course, because she's so low density, when you do put your clips in here, you might want to make sure that they clip into your wefts of your cap so that they have something to grip on and they stay, especially if you're going to buy these guys. You know, you want to keep them around for a while. So that's one way to have your hair clipped back on both sides. We could even continue that and maybe bring it back to a central in the back. But I think once we start showing back here, without me taking it off and looking at it to make sure the wefts are not going to be pulled or to be revealed, that would be a good idea. But mostly on the sides is great. You can even take a little more if you want. Let's try that, just a little bit more. So she has a little bit of a wispy tendril right here. And of course you could do the same on this side. Just get a little bit more so that you have a little bit showing here to cover and conceal the hairlines, right? Okay, and here's a little bonus with our favorite accessories for our wigs, our SqHairband. Very cute, isn't it? I'm going to do a real quick switch out to show you the cinnamon toast color in what we've done. Okay? Okay, here's Zara in the cinnamon toast color, just straight out of the bag. We're going to do a finger comb. And then here we are outdoors in filtered light. It's a high overcast day, and we have our English toffee rooted on the left. Beautiful blends of blondes and hazelnutty lowlights and a dark root. And then cinnamon toast. Beautiful blends of red and copper and deep burgundy with a dark root. So those are our girls in natural daylight. So I want to thank you ladies for all your suggestions, especially the ladies who wanted me to redo Zara. I was happy to do it. And it really made me stop and think a little bit more about how I'm doing my videos, because I want to do them so that you are able to look at these wigs and make good decisions. So thank you again for suggesting this. And thank you for joining me for this today. It was a lot of fun. Keep those suggestions coming. Alrighty. Well, thanks again. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.